Greetings all, my name is Dominic and you're watching The Comic Book Report, where we review comic books and graphic novels so you can get an idea of what to read. Today, I'll be doing an unboxing of a Marvel lot I picked up on eBay, so stick around and let's see what I got. Alright, and let's go ahead and jump right into that unboxing. And right from the top, I just want to say I was so excited to receive this one. I came across this eBay lot after my brother reached out to me saying, "Hey bro, you should check this out." The seller had a buy it now listing for $23 plus some shipping. And frankly, I couldn't believe the value. It included something like 14 different Marvel books, a good handful of hardcovers and softcovers, and excluding one volume, it was entirely things I'd never read before. However, when I saw the pool sanitizer box and opened it up to see the kind of shipping, packing materials that were chosen, it did leave me scratching my head a little. But happily, I don't think anything was damaged in the process, and that's all I really care about. As I take a moment to kind of unearth the rest of these, I just wanted to spend a moment talking about that shipping material. It's been a while since I've seen something packaged like this. You know, we have all of these US Postal Service bubble-like little sleeves that aren't even used. They're just kind of thrown in here, along with some crumpled up old newspaper. Honestly though, I'm just happy that nothing appears to be damaged. And I think that might be the last of the books in here, so let me go ahead and tidy up and then we'll take a look at everything I got in this lot. Okay, I went ahead and stacked them all up for you to take a look at here. This is the Marvel lot I won on eBay. I think most of the stuff here came out in like the mid-2010s, other than a few outliers. We have a few event series like Original Sin and Marvel Civil War 2, and there's even a Silver Surfer volume here, which the issues included in this one I've read in previous collections, but it's still a really nice addition. Along with that, we seem to have a Contest of Champions. I think it's a maxi series that was like a tie-in to one of the games or something. I honestly don't know much about this one, but the art's really cool. The characters they have here are pretty cool, so I'm interested to check it out. The real prizes for me, though, are probably these 2 Guardians of the Galaxy standard size hardcovers and the 6 standard size Avengers hardcovers. And they even threw in one of those oversized kind of arty coffee table books. I figured as part of the unboxings, I would do a quick little leaf through some of these so you can get an idea of what these books I have collect. I have a few of the kind of Marvel and DC comic history coffee table book sets. I really enjoy having stuff like that. I think it's just kind of cool to have sitting out on the shelf. And they're usually loaded with tons of cool trivia and art. And this appears to be no different. I've actually never heard of this collection, nor do I have it, so this was a cool pickup, and honestly, as part of a $23 lot, this is pretty awesome. Just from eyeballing it, it looks like it covers a lot of the pop culture history of the Marvel characters. I see things from old live-action TV shows and animated series. Very cool. Next up, we have Original Sin, which is an event series from Marvel I never read, but I've always been curious about it. I think Uatu, the Watcher, gets murdered or something like that. I'm doing a quick flip through. I really don't want to spoil it for myself or you fine folks. So this is just a quick look at Original Sin. I'm excited to read this one. If you guys have read any of these, you'll have to let me know in the comments. Next up, the Silver Surfer, Rebirth of Thanos. This is the Silver Surfer collection I mentioned. I believe that all the issues here are included in the Epic collection I have. But nonetheless, it's cool to have a Silver Surfer trade. I love the art on this. This is during the Starlin run, and it's just gold, you guys. I was excited to see this as part of the lot as well. Give you a quick look at the back of the collection as well. Just a really great standard size trade paperback. Alright, and Marvel Civil War 2. This one I've heard a lot of really poor reviews about, but I've been dying to read it. This was honestly one of my main draws, along with the Avengers and the Guardians collections. At the time of this recording, I have not read Civil War 2. I've read some books that come after that deal with some of the repercussions of Civil War 2, but like I said, I'm still eager to give this a shot. I'm curious what you guys think if you've read it. And the same is definitely true for this Contest of Champions series. I think this came out within the last decade as well, and my understanding is these 2 volumes cover that whole series. Like I said, I think that there was a video game that these kind of loosely tie to somehow, and maybe an older Contest of Champions comic once upon a time. Again, I haven't done my homework too much on these, but the art looks cool and the cast of characters look awesome. I know it's a bit contrived to probably get them all together to fight, but I'm excited, and anytime you see that Maestro Hulk, I'm always kind of intrigued. Okay, next up we have the two Guardians of the Galaxies collections from Bendis, standard size hardcover, collecting the first handful of issues there of this series. And I have to admit, these are my first real Guardians of the Galaxies comics I've ever owned. I wasn't familiar with these characters prior to the MCU movie, and that definitely kind of got me excited for these characters. I've read the first issue or two, and I'm kind of hooked on it, so you'll have to let me know if this series shapes up. I might even do a review on these later. I'm enjoying them a lot so far. And this and the Avengers have pretty interesting formats. The standard size hardcover, no dust jacket, and are almost like a matte finish. Very sleek. And here, of course, is that aforementioned Avengers series from Jonathan Hickman. Now, these are only the first handful of issues from the Hick-Vengers era of this title. I know there's a lot more to it, and a lot of the new Avengers series, and the Infinity event, and some of the other events later on. I suspect that this lot was so cheap with these because the Omnibus is coming out pretty soon. But I definitely didn't want to say no to the value here, and I thought that this was a great way to kind of dip my toe into the world of Jonathan Hickman's Avengers. I've enjoyed his X-Men stuff so far from what I've read, and I'm eager to also check out his Fantastic Four run. So, very excited to see some of these Avengers ones as well. And I'll go ahead and do a quick shot of the back of all these books. Like I said, this and the Guardians of the Galaxy standard size hardcovers are the same format, really unique, no dust jacket, and like I said, that matte finish. And that's my unboxing, you guys. This is going to keep me busy for quite a while. If you want to hear reviews or get further videos on any of these, let me know in the comments. I'd also just love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Have you read some of these? Anyway, I was really thankful to get all this for $23 plus shipping. Great, great deal. So thanks, bro. And I hope all of you enjoyed the unboxing. And that's going to do it today for the Comic Book Report. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other videos. And until next time, have a good one.